and welcome to Perg.com. This is a new social media app. We can see when I flick to Perg.com, we've got the new logo here looking nice. We've got my face on there. We've got a theme, so we've got light or dark. I prefer dark, but you're happy. I'm sure you're happy either way. Very similar to X's setup. We have a home screen with some reposts, much like Twitter or X. We've got a repost function. We can make comments. We can see the posts that have been made. Different people on here. Victoria, political. Eugene, you might know Eugene because Eugene is the guy who made this app using an open source platform. So fantastic stuff, Eugene. Eugene actually works with me on X. We do a Spaces, and we do that every Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, with that, I will continue. So we've got the latest posts. We've got a search functionality. So you can see I've searched purgers. We can find a post, and we can find my introductory post saying, X has problems. I'm coming over here. I want to have a look what's going on. I am talking about free speech and so on and so forth. So we've got purgers, we've got a hashtag in there, and we can see if we go to that hashtag, there's nothing in that hashtag that's at this stage because I didn't make a hashtag. We can see there's a block list, standard features, muted, filters, so on and so forth. We can also see that we have chats. So Tweeter Sucks here has actually messaged me saying, welcome to Perg. And I've said thank you. So this is fantastic. So we've already got what Blue Sky and Threads don't really have. Not natively anyway, in the case of Threads, and not at all in the case of Blue Sky. Mastodon does, but the Fediverse makes it hard to use. And you can set up notifications. You can allow users to set up a new chat or not. So that's pretty good. If we have a look at profile, we can see my profile in here. We can see what I've posted, what other people have posted, and I've reposted, and so on and so forth. And we can see settings as well, which not that exciting, but actually quite exciting in some ways. So all the standard features that you would normally see, like you can autoplay videos, which I'm going to do. You can see confirmation dialog, probably when deleting, maybe not when reposting. Yeah, no, that's fine. But you can actually import and export, back up your data very easily, very easily. So where X makes you go through a whole process and takes like 24 hours and it's shit, this is actually pretty good. This is pretty good. You can export and import quite cleanly. You can back up. You can do a whole bunch of stuff out of the box, which is much better, much better. So the other thing is we can see there's bookmarks functionality. I haven't bookmarked anything yet. These lists, I can create a list. I can create a list called Polly's Gang, and I can start adding people to that. So I can add political to that, and I'll build that later on. So fantastic stuff. And then we've got the events. Now this is a killer feature, right? This is brilliant. So instead of having pods or instead of having spaces, you can set up your own event. You can put a header on there. So I'm just going to put a banner on there. We're going to call it Resist Radio. Join me on Resist Radio. We're not really going an address. You can go far, but you can't go that far with doxing me. Not that I really care, but yeah. And then we've got a start date as well. We can actually set an end date, which Spaces doesn't have, and you can do this. So we've created an event, and yes. So if I go back in there, I go to events, and I can see that event is there. So much like pods, you can see all the events coming up. You can see what's going on. You can put a little graphic in there. You could even put AI graphics in there, make it look really fancy, much like pods, much better than Spaces. And here's the killer feature: you can put a link in there, so you can make it a Zoom link or something like that. So that's fantastic stuff. That's fantastic stuff. So, so I'm actually going to delete that. But anyway, so that is Perg.com. Fantastic stuff. This is better, in my opinion, maybe than Spoutable, although Spoutable has some very particular. Spoutable has a great community in there. Better than Blue Sky by far, better features, faster, easier to use. Better than Threads, which, to be honest, is just a weird kind of. Yeah, no, look, I've been on Threads for a while. I don't see the appeal of it versus X. It has no message functionality, no pods functionality, or Spaces functionality. Very limited platform. You can't even put a background on your platform. So it's, whereas if I look at my home screen in here, or sorry, if I look at my profile screen rather, then we can see it's very clean, very tidy. You can actually share that profile very easily using Microsoft. You can edit the profile very easily, put preferences on, so on and so forth. It takes you to the settings page. You can put your links in there. You can actually put additional links in there, so you can add those in here. You've got a lot of features, so it's very, very, very good. I would recommend this app to anyone, especially if you're sick of Elon's bullshit. Now, it doesn't have a mobile app yet, but that is on its way. And we are going to see some revolutionary changes over the next few months. Eugene and I will be promoting this on our Spaces, and I look forward to seeing you 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Friday, tomorrow, 15th March 2024. Thank you for joining me for this demo of Perg.com, and thank you for joining me in Spaces tomorrow. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day/night wherever you are. Thank you so much.